Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is November 6th, 2025, and we're diving into McKesson's recently released fiscal 2026 second quarter earnings report. Joining us is John, a senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. McKesson's latest earnings report is quite impressive, and I'm excited to break it down with you.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. McKesson reported a record revenue of $103.2 billion for the second quarter, marking a 10% increase from the previous year. John, what are the key drivers behind this growth?
The growth is primarily driven by the North American pharmaceutical segment, which saw increased prescription volumes from retail national account customers. Additionally, there was significant growth in the distribution of oncology and multi-specialty products, bolstered by recent acquisitions.
And what about profitability? The adjusted earnings per share came in at $9.86, a 39% increase year over year. What contributed to this impressive growth?
Strong operational growth across the business, contributions from acquisitions, and net gains in the oncology and multi-specialty segment were key contributors. Additionally, a lower tax rate also played a role in boosting the adjusted EPS.
Cash flow and shareholder returns. Moving on to cash flow, McKesson generated $2.4 billion in cash flow from operations and $2.2 billion in free cash flow. How is the company utilizing this cash?
McKesson is actively returning value to shareholders. In the first half of the fiscal year, they returned $1.6 billion to shareholders, which includes $1.4 billion in share repurchases and $179 million in dividend payments. This demonstrates their commitment to enhancing shareholder value.
Strategic initiatives and segment performance. John, let's talk about McKesson's strategic initiatives. How are their key segments performing?
The oncology and multi-specialty segment reported revenues of $12 billion, a 32% increase, driven by provider and specialty distribution growth and acquisitions. The prescription technology solutions segment also saw a 9% increase in revenue, reaching $1.4 billion, thanks to higher demand for access solutions.
It seems like their strategic focus on oncology and multi-specialty services is paying off.
Absolutely. McKesson's strategic initiatives are clearly aligned with market demands, and their execution is driving sustainable growth.
Guidance and future outlook. Looking ahead, McKesson has raised its full-year adjusted EPS guidance to a range of $38.35 to $38.85. What does this indicate about their future prospects?
This upward revision reflects McKesson's confidence in their ongoing momentum and strategic execution. The guidance suggests a 16% to 18% growth compared to the prior year, underscoring their strong position in the healthcare services market.
CEO Brian Tyler mentioned the company's continued momentum and strategic focus. How does this align with their long-term goals?
McKesson is focused on advancing growth in oncology, multi-specialty, and biopharma services. Their disciplined execution and strategic investments are expected to drive long-term value creation for all stakeholders.
EPS forecast and analyst consensus. John, analysts had forecasted an EPS of $8.92 for McKesson based on a survey of 6 analysts. The actual adjusted EPS came in at $9.86. What does this tell us?
This is a significant beat, with the actual EPS exceeding the forecast by 94 cents. It highlights McKesson's strong operational performance and effective cost management, which have surpassed market expectations.
Key takeaways. In summary, McKesson has delivered a robust performance in the second quarter of fiscal 2026, with record revenue and a significant EPS beat. Their strategic focus and operational efficiencies are driving sustainable growth. John, any final thoughts?
McKesson's strong results and raised guidance reflect their solid market position and strategic execution. They are well positioned for continued growth in the healthcare services sector.
Thank you, John, for your insights, and thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on McKesson's performance in the comments below.